busiest night in the world tomorrow, but we do have one terrific matchup on the SEC network that should be as entertaining as any basketball game that we are going to see this side of Charleston against FAU, which was on the field of 68. Illinois is heading down to Alabama to take on the Crimson Tide in Legacy Arena in Birmingham. Jarrell, I'm going to go to you first on this one because I know you know that Illinois program well. They're 3-0 in the season. They have not beaten anybody this season. They blew out the first two opponents. They beat Oakland. It was not the most resounding victory, but a win is a win is a win, right? What do you make of Illinois right now? And can they go down to the Deep South and come home with a win against Nate Oates' team?
I think Illinois is another team where they're kind of going to figure out what they have here in this game in Birmingham tomorrow. But it's a completely again another team where it's like they made a Elite Eight or whatever it was last year, and it's a team that's completely been turned over now. And to be honest with you, I think it's a team that really doesn't necessarily fit in the image of Underwood and kind of like what he likes to do. They got a lot of young guys, but don't get me wrong. Just as far as young guys and talent, they got as much talent as anybody. And right now, what they're saying is 3 guys that may end up being drafted in next year's draft. So, but the thing that scares me a little bit is just, a lot of these guys are young and, to be honest with you, it's a lot of finesse guys. So I'm not sure how they're going to hold up defensively throughout the course of the year. I think this would be a big test tomorrow, major barometer, to kind of let them know where they stand.
Tyler, what do you make of this game? Are you worried about Alabama? They didn't look great in 3 games, and they go on the road to Purdue and get beat up a little bit at Purdue. Again, road game. Newish kind of a team. Mackey Arena is an impossible place to play. Are you worried about the Tide at all right now?
Not at all. I actually really like Alabama. I like what Nate Oates is doing. Mark Sears, unbelievable veteran player. Grant Nelson, these guys have experience. Illinois is young. Even though they do have depth, I think they'll be able to, play the pace of play that Alabama wants to play because they have depth. They'll be able to rely on their bench. Their guys will find the rest they need. But Cliff Amorie, for me, is a guy that I still think is going to be have a great year. And I still think that he's kind of getting used to the system, the newness of Nate Oates. And I think he's going to be a huge impact player that's going to leave a big mark and really help Alabama before it's all said and done this year. But I like Alabama. I like their experience. I like their guards, and I like Cliff Amorie.
Alabama's laying 8.5 points. Jarrell, the total there is 168.5 on BetMGM. That is a lot of points, and I kind of think I'm going to lay the points. I kind of think I want to take Alabama. I know I'm going against KenPom. I'm going against a lot of the metrics, but I think I'm going to take Alabama there, laying 8.5.
You going to take Alabama? Woo! Look, that's scary. That's a lot of points. And to be honest with you, that Purdue game scared me a little bit, and I just kind of got the feeling like the how Alabama style of play is. They can kind of let anybody hang around, and Illinois isn't anybody. So I think maybe we get a game that's probably going to be a little bit closer than that 8.5. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting to see just how the matchups and everything play out through the course of the game. But yeah, we got to get Underwood. Got to get my boy Merez in there, man. You got to get my boy Merez in there. He might be needed tomorrow, baby. We need that physicality.
Tyler, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Alabama takes us. I'd take the 8. I think, I think Illinois is young and experienced, and I think Alabama still isn't the team that everyone expects them to be. I think they have a lot of talent. They have athleticism. I think they're still developing. So we're going to see once they catch their stride, they're going to be a tough team.
Yeah, they've missed a lot of open shots, and I think they're going to get open shots against this young Illinois team. So I would probably take Alabama.